Hello everyone, Nick here, and hang on, I just need to be dressed for the occasion. Hold still. Ignore that hanger. Okay, hello everyone, Nick here, and welcome to my reaction to the Doctor Who The Power of the Doctor trailer, which has, I'm not sure exactly what time it was dropped, but it was recently, because now other people also reacting it right about now as well. Faries and the Confused Adipose are doing live reactions. So it must have been just a couple of minutes ago, maybe 1:30, as it's 1:36 p.m. Saturday, the 8th of October 2022. We are just over 2 weeks away from the broadcast of this episode on Sunday, the 23rd of October 2022. And this trailer has been a long time in the waiting for us Doctor Who fans. We have had very little in terms of what's going to be happening in the story, apart from some stuff from Doctor Who magazine last month. But it's been a long wait. We've actually had more stuff announced about Russell T Davies's next era than we have about this episode. But like last year with the Flux Series 13 trailer, it's been worth the wait. A very long wait, but not as long as the wait from Revolution of the Daleks to Flux, but a long wait for this last episode. And it looks great. This episode looks really good. Very excited for this one. I'm still a little worried, of course, but I'm looking forward to it. I just wonder if it's going to be able to do everything it needs to do in its 90-minute runtime. Granted, it's 90 minutes, not 60 or 50, but yeah, it looks great. The Doctor and Yaz and Dan are on this sort of speeding space train heading to Earth. The Master's back, played by Sacha Dhawan. He's brilliant. We got Unit investigating the disappearances of seismologists and paintings, and Tegan and Ace are back and doing stuff. They're even fighting against the Sidemen. There's a Dalek incursion coming, and the Master's up to something, plus a couple of other things here and there. Not a huge amount of exactly what is going on, but we've got some little bits here and there which could give us a clue of what some of the plot is. So the disappearances of seismologists and paintings must have something to do with the Master and or the Daleks or Sidemen, or maybe a mysterious fourth villain. Perhaps this is only speculation, but maybe the Division do have something to do with it, or Time from Series 13 has something to do with it. We'll see. Whether we will have stuff about that resolved here is to be seen. But it definitely looks like it's going to be a fun, rollicking, final sci-fi adventure for the Doctor before her inevitable regeneration, which we have seen teased, or perhaps the start of it has been teased, or something where the Master tries to force a regeneration out. She manages to stave it off for a little bit longer and then regenerates at the very end, because I doubt I'd actually want to spoil the final couple scenes in either of this trailer or the one from Legend of the Sea Devils at the end of that episode. I think it's either gonna have some sort of a trick, or she's gonna hold it off a bit longer before the actual regeneration later on. See the end of Time, for instance, or the last Peter Capaldi episodes. So we'll see how it handles. But yeah, this looks a really great trailer. The visual effects look pretty great, and it's giving us a pretty strong idea of what's going on. Interesting, the Doctor's talking to a Dalek, and it's telling her there's a Dalek incursion about to happen on Earth. So maybe either there's a group of Daleks that are going rogue, and this Dalek wants to tell the Doctor about that, or it's the rogue one. Or it's just like, haha, we're about to have an incursion on Earth, and we're gonna torment you about it, sort of thing. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past the Daleks. Maybe not as emotional, but I wouldn't put it past them to be gloating to the Doctor about their superiority, etc. But yeah, and Ashad is back. No explanation about him back, but we'll probably find out in the episode. And yeah, it looks like he's leading the cyber forces on Earth. And there's one of these buildings, I'm not sure which building it is, but it gets blown up. There seems to be lasers firing from planets and asteroids and stuff onto the Earth. I'm not sure if this is any of our main three monsters, or like I said, a possible further fourth or more than four villains later down the line if we get some surprise villains. Vinder's back, he's doing some stuff. He looks like he has a phone with him, an Earth phone, doing stuff. But overall, this is basically just some really great stuff here, plus a couple of cool TARDIS shots. And Yaz asking the Doctor, "Do you think you'll ever be you think it's ever a trap?" It's totally going to be a trap now, isn't it? The Doctor investigating something is totally going to be a trap now. That she's just gone and said that, because that's basically, not only is that a cliche, but it's also the law of story writing. Someone say, "Oh, it's going to be a trap." You ever considered it might be a trap, and it turns out to be a trap. It's called karma. And what else was there? There was one other thing. Oh yeah, the TARDIS sign, the portal open sign, now just going ha 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 ha. So I don't know if that's a reference to maybe the Masters laughing. I don't think the one's been as much of a laughing master as, say, Delgado, Amy, or Sim. But yeah, this is all looking really interesting and building up to her final fight, as the text has been saying. This last episode for the 13th Doctor, it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be a romp and a ride. But yeah, it'll be a great one. Also, the running time, 89 minutes, it will make it the second longest individual episode of the show after the Five Doctors, which I think is 90 exactly. And the TV movie is 89, but in the UK version it's sped up, so it's 86. So I'll put that as the third longest episode. So yeah, we're looking forward to the second longest Doctor Who episode ever, and the not story episode, individual episodes, and the longest special after the five Doctors, and which also has a 100-minute extended edition as well. And yeah, the final 13th Doctor story, the final of the 2022 specials, unless rumours about a possible 2022 Christmas 23 New Year special are true, but that will probably be tying into the Centenary, the anniversary specials. Sorry, if it's 23 New Year, they'll actually make it a 2023 special, which makes a lot more sense actually. But yeah, this is the last of the 2022 Series 13 specials, and yeah, the 13th Doctor's era is about to come to an end, and it looks really good. Let's hope it can stick the landing plot-wise, but at the moment, it's looking great. And yep, once we fans were kind of down in the dumps, like, oh, come on, where's the trailer? Where's the announcement date? The date announcement. Come on, give us something. Finally, we've got something to talk about. Finally, we've got something to look forward to. And finally, I think we can kind of be a bit more at ease about what the special is going to be, even if it doesn't really wrap up some of the 13th Doctor arc stuff. It's at least going to give us a good story, maybe. I mean, we'll see when it broadcasts. I mean, okay. I mean, could be terrible for all we know, but we've got hope now. So, yeah, that was a great trailer. Right, so that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and stay tuned for a brand new video series that I have started making. I filmed the first 4 videos of this series. I've edited the first one of them. So stay tuned for those first 4 are going to come out before the Centenary special, and then there'll be a few more afterwards. So stay tuned for that, plus further videos about the Centenary special coming out after the episode is broadcast, here and on Universal's, and maybe some of the other channels. So stay tuned for those. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.